are cool. Conventions are they're a very fun experience for me and for us. As I'm sure they are for y'all. Like, we're all just being silly and goofy and it's like hanging out.
And don't.
It's neither Jensen nor I. We are not in a position where we want to give away time with family, kind of thing, you know?
We got the knife.
And you intend to use it without me? Do I look like a ditchable prom date to you?
No, Bobby, of course not.
This is about me and Sam. Okay, this isn't your fight.
The hell it isn't. Family don't end with blood, boy.
But these are a fun experience to see our friends, to see our second family, talk about a show that we all care about. And I think one of the funny things, and even though y'all are looking at us, and we're looking at blinding lights, this one is something that he and I care about a lot. I care about Sam. He cares about Dean. I've seen it. I see what he sacrificed for Dean. So I think this is a fun experience to talk about something we all love and enjoy. And if part of that enjoyment is wearing a Pikachu costume or something and gathering up with some family members, then so be it.
And that was the question?
No.
Okay. Do you have a question?
The question is, how are you guys? Like, I genuinely want to know. Like,
How are we?
Yeah, like,
How are you?
Well,
I'm great today, thank you.
Are you here?
Yeah, like, a couple minutes away.
How I feel? This inside me. I wish I couldn't feel anything, Sammy. I wish I couldn't feel a damn thing.
we're good. This is kind of the part of the season that gets a little strenuous because it's we've been going nonstop.
It's the worst stretch.
We've been going nonstop since July, and
Longest stretch.
yeah, without kind of a break. But we get a break next week, so that'll be good. And yeah.
Here's my honest answer. This is the time of the year where Jared doesn't want to be Sam anymore. You know, it's a long. I'm gonna give him his due diligence, I suppose. But it's tough, right? Like my son started kindergarten this year, so now like daycare, he's in school. So he has. The other day we were blocking on set, and my wife was calling me, FaceTiming me. I was expecting it, but she was having our first parent-teacher conference. Yeah, so I'm blocking and going like, all right, hey, cool. I got to FaceTime a little bit, talking to Miss Harrington, our teacher. Going like, okay, hey. So that's tough to miss, right? There's a lot of.
But to be fair, we've been doing the show long before we had children. This would happen in the first week before kids ever came along, before he and I were either of us were married, before. So it is. I mean, now it's just kind of stacked it back a little bit and making it even that much more difficult for missing things like that. But all that aside, we're still doing good. And thank you for asking. We're surrounded by amazing people. We get to come and visit more amazing people. It's a lot of traveling, it's a lot of time away, but we know that this is something that's really special, and it's special to us, and we want to protect that and invest in it. It won't last forever, we know that, but while we have this, we want to really protect it and take care of it.
And y'all don't have to be here, we don't have to be here, so just grateful to be around people who ask questions.
So thank you. All right, guys.
And typically behind the scenes in the lunchroom, we are all collectively as a group a bunch of assholes. But Jensen came in and his eyes were kind of red, and I gave him a hug, and he said, and I'm quoting here, "Don't do that."
Don't do that.
Hello, Dean.
Cass, we've talked about this. Personal space.
My apologies.
And it was a moment when we have these brief interstitials where we are almost, I would say 99.99% of the time, total assholes. But there are these little moments when we are like deeply touched by you guys and by the fact that we're all affecting one another in a meaningful way, and by the fact that maybe something that we helped set up might have saved a life or made a day a lot better. And that was like a really lovely moment. And we have these little lovely moments from time to time that are kind of more powerful than you can put words to. It's just it feels like this makes being away from our families and all the time we spend on this well worth it.
When this was kind of what got me was, so signing autographs, and some of you guys were probably a part of the situation. I don't know if you remember when Misha walked up with her and said, "Hey, she's one of the counselors that is part of what we set up." I hadn't actually that hadn't been personified for me yet, and so I spoke to you for a brief second, and it was something like, was it 50 hours? Right? Could you stand up? Was it? It was 50 hours? 50 hours you'd spent on the phone. And she walked away, and that hit me. That was 50 hours. It's hitting me now. Shit. That something that was spawned out of this and out of this could help people to that degree, to where there was a verified person to counsel somebody or people for that amount of time, and she was one of them. And I know that there's many of them. And it hit me hard. And I get to look at you, I get to see you guys, and I know you all have a story. And I wish I could hear and talk to every one of you at length. I don't have that opportunity. But knowing that something that I was a part of helped create that, that betters people and inspires people to be a better person. Because, and Jared shared this with me, he's like, no one can help you but yourself. You're the only person that can help yourself. But if you get inspired by something, if something touches you and inspires you and makes you believe something that then helps you help yourself, then that's important. And she's doing important things. And the fact that I was a small molecule of a being that helped many people, I don't know, it hit me really, really hard, and I had to take a breather. I had to take a knee. And so I went upstairs to Daniela's room. She was like, "You need to come upstairs." And I'm like, "Yeah, I think I do." And
How I feel. This inside me. I wish I couldn't feel anything, Sammy. I wish I couldn't feel a damn thing.
all right. I remember walking up to her room. I didn't make it. So I held out for maybe 70 more autographs. I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you.
He was very flatulent during that time.
Yes, that was just the gas.
You know who does that? Crazy people.
And then we were walking, and I was like, nope, you're not gonna make it to the elevator. And I just sat there, and Jared just grabbed me and hugged me, and it was one of those moments where it's like, this shouldn't exist. From a point of view that is like a television show, actor, fan relationship, this probably shouldn't exist. It exists, guys. We feel you. And you mean a shit ton to us. You really do.
And we need you, man.
Because I need it so.
Because you're family.
And then we were walking, and I was like, nope, you're not gonna make it to the elevator. And I just sat there, and Jared just grabbed me and hugged me, and it was one of those moments where it's like, this shouldn't exist. From a point of view that is like a television show, actor, fan relationship, this probably shouldn't exist. It exists, guys.
A wise man once told me, family don't end in blood. But it doesn't start there either. Family cares about you, not what you can do for them. Family's there, through the good, bad, all of it. They got your back. Even when it hurts. That's family.
We feel you. And you mean a shit ton to us. You really do.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Right. Come on. You know what? You're awesome.
Thanks. You too, I guess.